Hey guys, it's me Kiana and welcome back to my channel. As you can see from the title of this video, we are going to be doing my A Court of Thorns and Roses book talk. Usually I would be doing a Throne of Glass book talk, but since I have not read the final book, I decided since I'm doing my reread, I might as well do it. I did not tab this book like I wanted to. I actually wanted to take my time reading it and not have to go back and be like, oh, I forgot to tab this or I didn't tab enough. Much like I felt when I was reading the Thorn of Glass books. But let's go ahead and jump into my reviews. For those who don't know how I do it, I do my rating, favorite character, least favorite character, what I recommend, the synopsis, and then my personal review. So let's go ahead and get started. My rating, of course, is a 5 out of 5 stars. I absolutely love this freaking book. My favorite characters, I have two, are Feyre and Lucien. Feyre because of how strong she is no matter what has happened with her family or going on with her life right now. She tries to find the best in everything. And then Lucien because of his sarcastic ways, and he did end up redeeming himself. He was a bit of an asshole to Feyre when he first met her, but then when she basically saved him, he was grateful, and I love them together. I love their friendship together. I have two least favorite characters, and of course it goes to Tamlin and Amaranthin. I want to say that's how you say her name. Tamlin because he is a jerk. Just point blank period. Even in this book, he is a bit of a jerk. He knows that Feyre can't read and he kind of makes fun of it. And then Amaranthin because she's the fucking devil. So would I recommend this? Hell yes. Now let's get into the synopsis. This is basically a Beauty and the Beast retelling, and we follow a poor girl named Feyre, and basically she's the only one in her family that provides for them. She knows how to hunt. Her father can't do that because of his crippled leg. The most he could do is try to sell his carvings, or he can beg on the street, but nobody really does that. So one night Feyre goes out into the woods in search of hunt. She sees a deer and she's gonna go get it, but then she spots something. And what does she spot? A wolf. But Feyre doesn't know that that wolf is a fae. She ends up killing him, and she brings him back to her little cottage that is for her and her family, her two older sisters, and her father. And then Tamlin comes after she sells, like, you know, the parts of the fae, and basically says, since you killed my companion, my friend, you now have to fulfill the debt, a life for a life. So you are not going to come with me and live at my court. Tamlin is the High Lord of the Spring Court, but basically a curse has fallen upon them 50 years ago that they are stuck wearing animal masks. On Tamlin's face is a beast one, on Lucien's face is a fox one, and on one of the maids, her name is forgetting me, but I'll like put it here, on hers is like a bird's mask. Now, Feyre, unknown to her, is supposed to fall in love with Tamlin. She's supposed to tell him, I love him, and basically that ends the curse. But she doesn't do that, and because of that, Tamlin sent her back 3 days before Amaranthin's forces come and take them all under the mountain. Feyre realizes while she's back in the human world that she loves Tamlin and she doesn't want anything to happen to him, so she leaves. She goes back to the Spring Court. She finds that maid, and the maid basically tells her she took them, they're under the mountain now. So Feyre begs her to show her the way under the mountain, which she does. And Feyre agrees to do 3 tasks within 3 months, every month on the full moon, to basically prove that she loves Tamlin. She succeeds, but it kills her, and all the High Lords of all 7 courts put their power back into her. And when Feyre wakes up, she is now a high fae lady though. And I absolutely love this series. I forgot how much I loved it. I forgot how much the sarcasm I loved, how much little details I missed out when I had read it, and from the time that I had read A Court of Wings and Ruin, which was about 2 years ago when it released. And from that point to now, I have not read it, and I really didn't. I remember like the big stuff, but I didn't honestly remember the little stuff, like how when Feyre saved Lucy and how his mother thanked her and helped her with the little task that Amaranthin gave her, that she was set up to fail. And I really, really did enjoy this. So that like jumps into my personal review. I honestly forgot how much I loved A Court of Thorns and Roses, besides the fact that Beauty and the Beast is one of my favorite like princess stories of all time. I do consider myself Belle. But like I said, I love Feyre, how headstrong she is, how no matter what, she knows that she has to provide for her family, because she had made that last like agreement to her mother on her mother's deathbed that I'll take care of them, I'll do everything that I possibly can to help them, and she really wants to stick to it. And Tamlin tells her like everything doesn't need to fall on you, which I honestly didn't enjoy. I loved Lucien's sarcasm. If I was having it, like, we would have had like a lot of yellow for sarcasm, because bro, it was a lot, and I loved it. But yeah, that is all for my A Court of Thorns and Roses book review. I'll be leaving here 2 videos. I honestly feel you guys should go check out. Do not forget that I post Mondays and Thursdays. Do not forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll be seeing you guys really soon with my first ever weekend reading vlog. Bye guys.